Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga session today. Today we will be waking up the spine. So this class is designed to give your whole back some love. We'll be creating a flow that's incorporating the 6 movements of the spine. And this practice is a perfect way for easing any creaks that you have in the morning or also releasing tension after a long day on your feet. So yogis, in these 20 minutes, we are going to wake up all the vital life force energy that's housed within the spine, known as Sushumna Nadi in yoga philosophy. And as we do so, we'll touch all the 7 major energy centers, the chakras. All right, so let's get started. If you have some props, bring them in close to you. I always recommend starting seated on one prop. I'm on a block today. I've got another one close by. I'm a huge proponent of practicing with props. So if you have a cushion or a pillow from your couch, grab it, have it close, take your seat on it as we begin in a short and simple meditation. All right, today, either start with your hands down on your thighs or take a mudra of your choice. Then when you're ready, sit up tall, lift up through the crown of your head and close your eyes, or you can set a soft gaze at the floor. Once your vision is set or your eyes are closed, then turn your attention to the natural flow of breath through your nose. Begin to study your life force energy. So as you watch your breath, notice what's the most dominant quality within you as we begin our practice together. It's the energy that's here for you. And knowing that prana, life force, rides on top of the breath and is circulated through the whole body. Notice the qualities of your breath as we begin our practice. How deep is your breath, or shallow? These 2 measures of how we begin, the quality of energy, the qualities of the breath, will help us measure the progress throughout our practice today. All right, yogis, please unite your hands at heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen your spine and open up your major energy centers. And with your attention in your hands placed at your heart, the 4th energy center, the 4th chakra, bring to mind something that you are grateful for. Something, someone. Put your attention on this person, on this quality, and invite the object of your attention into your heart. Amplify your gratitude by bringing it closer to you and sending your life force to it. Let's begin by taking a deep breath in all together. Fill up and open mouth exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, let's get started. Remove any props that you're seated on. If you were seated with your legs crossed, switch the cross of your ankles. You might even want to tuck your ankles more under your shins, whatever feels best to you. All right, now take your hands, scoop out any extra flesh underneath your sits bones so that you're really anchored down into the ground. When we have a strong platform or connection to the earth, then we empower ourselves to have greater movement in the rest of the pose or in the rest of our bodies. All right, we'll start off with seated cat-cows. Flexion and extension of the spine. These are 2 of the 6 movements. So with your sits bones grounded, catch the front of your shins. On your inhale, tip your belly forward, expand your rib cage out, broaden across your chest, then look up, lift your gaze, open your throat. With your exhale, we reverse all of that. Lean back onto your sits bones, pull your navel back, cave your shoulders in, tuck your chin to your chest. This is seated cat pose. All right, now we ride the breath. Inhale, open up your front body, press onto your shins or your knees, look up, open your throat. Exhale, reverse all of that. Cave inward. Pull your low belly back. Cat. Inhale, open up your front body. And exhale, arc your back. 3 more rounds at the rhythm of your breath. So these 2 actions linked with breath are so good for opening up all the tissues, all the muscles, all the energy that's supporting your spinal column. All right, sit up nice and tall. So those were 2 of the 6 actions. Now we'll move into side leaning. So we're stretching open the intercostal muscles, the space between our ribs, so we make space for more breath, more pranic-filled breath. All right, ground your right palm down, left hand to your left hip, press your left hip crease down, side lean to the right side of your mat. You can even bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. With your next inhale, sweep your left arm up and over like a rainbow. Look underneath your left armpit. Now listen carefully, slightly lean back, pull your belly back, think cat in your belly. Inhale, cow through your heart, reach up, lean up a little higher. Nice work. Exhale, come back to center. We'll switch sides. Hook your left or your right hip crease with your right hand. Anchor your right hip point down, side lean to the left side of your mat. So feel the extension from your roots all the way up through your heart. With your next inhale, sweep your right arm long. Look underneath your right armpit if that feels good. Do another cat-cow subtly with your low belly. So exhale, pump your belly back, round inward. Inhale, open up from the lock of your core. Now inhale, sit up, both arms up. Listen carefully. Now we're moving into the other 2 directions of the spine, twisting. Right fingertips, tent them behind your sacrum, the triangular bone at the base of your spine. Left hand to your right knee. Turn your chest. So we're moving more from the chest. Your low belly stays locked, so hip points shine forward. If it feels good, you can even turn and look over your right shoulder. With your next inhale, both arms high, stretch tall. Left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee. Turn and twist. Deep, full Ujjayi breaths here, yogis. All right, next inhale, come back to center. We'll put this into a flow. Catch your front shins. Inhale, open up, cow. Exhale, angry cat. Inhale, both arms up. Ground your right palm, side lean through your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side lean to your right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, stretch tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to set your gaze at your fingertips and notice how you feel now. Notice the quality of energy within your vessel. And notice the depth of your breath after a few short moments of movement. Okay, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Lift your gaze. All right, yogis, let's make our way into all fours for cat-cow. Now this cat-cow, you can sit back on your heels for a second. We're really gonna isolate the movements. So we're initiating all the movements from the low back. When we can start to pull out our attention to one vertebra at a time, we're driving our attention and our energy of our mind, energy of our body in union to awakening all the latent energy along and within the spine, okay? So these can really, really warm the body quickly as you unite your movements with your attention. Come into all fours. First, engage to the core. Pull your wrist towards your knees towards your wrist. Feel your core light up. On the inhale, let's start with the tail. Tip your tail high, so you're arcing just your very low back, your lumbar spine towards the sky. Then start to move into your upper lumbar. Yes, okay, now you're in your mid-back. Move up into your thoracic spine between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And now lift your gaze. Okay, stay here for a couple breaths and notice how this feels. With your next exhale, we'll initiate the movement from the low back into cat pose. So start with your tail, keep your gaze up, tip your tail down to your knees to the mat. Now start to move into your mid-back, upper back, finally to your neck. Now drop your chin to your chest. Okay, we'll speed it up a little bit, but stay with the same movement starting at the low back, undulating through the whole spine until you lift your gaze and begin again with your tail tip down, arc your mid back, upper back, tuck your chin to your chest. One more round. Pull out the entire length of your inhale to open up your front body. And with your exhale, ride the energy movement along your spine. Now press into your hands, sit back on your heels. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Take a moment to tune in. Deep, full breaths. Is there anywhere along your spine that's been illuminated that you know that you can now work with in the rest of your practice? Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Nice work. Okay, those two movements, or those two sequences, the seated movements of your spinal 6 directions and articulating the cat-cows, are 2 great ways to warm up your spine and give yourself a boost of energy. Now let's move into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, make an inverted V with your whole body. Let your head drop as you settle your gaze in between your ankles. Wrap your biceps forward and align your ears with your biceps. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step, walk, or float your feet up to the top of your mat, feet to your hands. Bend your knees a lot, palms to shins, halfway lift, long open spine here, gazes down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach all the way up. Exhale, come home to your heart. Remember what you are grateful for. Okay, yogis, we're going to move the spine in all 6 directions in Sun Salutation Variation. Deep breath in, full breath out. Release your hands by your sides. Inhale, circle your arms up wide. On your exhale, slide your right arm down your right leg, side lean to the right side of your mat. Sweep your hips to the left. Open up your left side ribs. Inhale, both arms up. Reverse, left arm down, go up and over with your right side body. Take a big breath in, reach through your heart. Exhale, pump your belly back. Inhale, both arms up. Standing twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Keep your hips firming to the center. Unwind across your whole spine through your heart. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, open twist other direction. Spark your right fingers forward, your left arm back. Lift your heart a little higher. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, this time cactus your arms to the sides. Curl your heart to the sky. Standing back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge at your hips, wide arms, forward fold. Swan dive down. Palms to shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands, let's move through a vinyasa, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Nice work. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Now, ensure that both hip points are shining down to the mat. Work your left heel down even more. Slide your left hip crease back. Now, bend your right knee, stack your hips, open up. So you're adding on a twist here. Continue to work your navel towards your left thigh as you fly your right leg higher. On your exhale, draw your knee into your nose. Then cat in your belly. Step to your right thumb, spin your left heel down. Inhale, rise. Virabhadrasana 1. Both arms up. Hands to your heart. Open up, warrior 2. You might want to creep your front foot in or your back foot back. Find the foot placement that works best for you. Generally, we work front heel to back arch alignment. All right, go a little deeper into your legs. Spark your fingers open. Now to add on a little heat, lift your right heel up. Dig down to the right big toe mounts. Good. And then your hips are open. Spine is long and lifted, but soften your shoulder blades down your back. Go a little deeper. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Heel stays up. Exhale. Now ground your heel. Cartwheel your hands. Optional vinyasa as we flow together. Left side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And press your right heel down, fly your top knee higher. Wrap your navel more towards your right thigh. On your exhale, sweep your knee into your nose. Step to your left thumb, spin your back heel down. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana 1. Hands to heart center, warrior 2. I'll open up to all of you. There we go. Okay, so spread your arms wide open. The heart has 2 lines of energy extending all the way through all 5 fingertips. So broaden your energetic expansion here. Go deeper into your legs. Pop your left heel up. Keep your breath steady as you add on challenge. Go a little deeper into your front leg. You got it. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. So side body opening. Exhale, vinyasa flow. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, yogis, step your feet wide off the back of your mat. So we're in a wide downward facing dog. Press down through your index knuckles. Work your ribs towards your thighs. Deep, full breaths here. And then slowly walk your hands to the back of your mat. Then both hands over to your right ankle. You can bend both knees or one knee if you want. Pull your nose towards your shin. With your exhale, come to center. Notice the difference. And then over to your left leg. So we're working on spinal flexion here and also side body opening. Come back to center. Then over to your right foot again. This time, catch your right ankle with your left hand. Extend your heart away from your hips. Add on a twist, right arm high. On your exhale, come to center. Let's work it on the other side. Right hand to your left ankle. Extend, so it's like a halfway lift. Extend from your hips through your heart. Then left arm to the sky. Let's create this one breath, one movement. On your exhale, fold to center, over to the right. Inhale, twist. Exhale, fold to center. Inhale, twist, open other direction. One more round. Exhale, spinal flexion. Inhale, twisting and side leaning. You got it. Last one. Okay, yogis, slowly walk your hands forward. Stay with me here. Downward facing dog with a wide base. Keep your feet wide. Inhale, roll forward, lead with your upper back to a wide high plank. Exhale, start with your tail. Lift your tail high and then drop your head. So bring in that intelligence from our isolated cat-cows. Inhale, lead with your upper back rounded, then extend. Look forward. Exhale, start with your tail. Press into your hands, head tucks last. All right, step your feet back into hip distance. Walk your feet halfway up your mat. Drop down to your knees. Nice work. Bring one hip down to the ground. Sweep your legs out in front of you. Let's go ahead and lay down on the back. Bend your knees. Constructive rest, feet wide, knees together. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Tune into your breath and notice how you feel now. All right, yogis. Reground your heels. Separate your feet at hip distance. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. And then catch your hamstring and just kick your right heel high. Give yourself a couple pulses. Just coaxing your hamstring open a little bit more. All right, now cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Thread the needle. Lace your right arm through the triangle over your legs. Pull both legs towards you. Deep, full breaths. Option here to either stay or add on the twist. Seal your thighs. Eagle legs if you can. Let's see if I got it today. All right, now drop both legs off to the left. Open up your right arm to the right side. Twist. To add on a little bit more twisting and side body lengthening, press your left hand to your upper right thigh. Work your right thigh away from your heart. Tune into your low belly, unwind, come back. We'll switch sides. Grab your left hamstring, couple pulses up to the sky. Bend and flex, bend and flex. All right, now cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Pull both legs towards you. When we're seated all day long, sometimes energy can pool in our low back and hips. These stretches right here are great to do in the middle of the day, or I even do these when I'm waking up and going to bed in my bed at night. So notice where you can add in a little bit of yoga to free up your energy, especially using the intelligence of the directions of the spine. Twist over to the right side with your eagle legs or just simply your thighs sealed. And when you feel balanced, slowly come back to center. Squeeze both legs into your chest, rock over to one side, and make your way up to a seat. If you'd prefer to end in a traditional Shavasana, please do so. Just lay down on your mat. If you're seated like me, go ahead and ground your palms to your thighs, sit up nice and tall, and close your eyes. Tune into your natural breath and notice the depth of your breath now. As you've opened up your physical body, what's the energetic impact? The breath carries life force energy, prana, through the body for you to use as fuel for your life. With your expanded sense of your own energy, now please bring your hands to heart center. And remember what you're grateful for. And with your uplifted energy, visualize yourself sharing this energy with your loved ones and your contributions, and weaving the wisdom of yoga through your day. Together, wherever you are, take a big breath in, open mouth, exhale. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye. Seal the energy from your body into your mind. And bowing, together we say, Namaste. Yogis, thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to see you again very soon. Please join us for more yoga and meditation here at Round Glass Living. Be well.